There are 5 accessories you need right away when you get your Tesla. This is a 2024 Model 3 rear-wheel drive, and some of these accessories, I wish I knew about it before I got this vehicle because I had to do extra work. I'm all about efficiency, guys, so that's why I'm making this video, to save you guys time. Look at this. You see that right there? Yeah, that's an old rack. Did you know that Model 3 base model, you do not get a floor mat, even from the factory? Yeah, there's nothing here. It's bare carpet. So I had to do this, guys, because I got the floor mat kind of late and it was raining last week and I didn't want to get any mud on here. That's why I'm doing this. So the first accessory, as you guessed it, is going to be floor mat, and especially this one. This is a Lasfit floor mat just made for this vehicle. Now, as a disclaimer, Lasfit did send this to me. Rest of the accessory, I got it for myself. But there's a story behind this. If you've been with this channel, this isn't no random floor mat for me because I try to get this brand for my F-150 Lightning. However, at the time the Lightning was so new, I got the regular F-150 version and it didn't fit. So I ended up getting a different brand and I recommended that. So same thing with this video. I'm not gonna just push products towards you. I'm gonna actually make sure it fits and you get to see my actual reaction behind it. But make sure you watch the end of the video because I'm gonna actually live with these products for several weeks before publishing this video, so you know what's good and bad about these products. But first, I think I'm gonna have to move to a different location, guys. I'm being swarmed by what it seems like a termite. Comment below, are these termite, guys? So yeah, let's go vacuum somewhere else. Eesh. All right, we should be pretty safe from whatever bug that was. I thought termites only like wood, although I am very excited about this floor mat. All right, let's see what's inside. Oh yeah. Now, did they send me one with the front floor mat too? Yes, that's the front floor mat. Okay, we'll do that one last, but first, I gotta lay this down flat in this hot sun, especially the back seat one, right? There you go. It's already being malleable, that's good, so I just wanna get the crease out. All right, let's start with the passenger seat. Look at this thing. Yeah, I love the design of Lasfit before I even got this car, starting with the Lightning. I know it sounds super materialistic and shallow, but clearly anyone who pays $2,000 for red car paint cares about the look of these things, me included. But the question is, does it fit? Oh, I love that it tucks underneath. Yeah. Same on this side too. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, that's super cool. All right, back seat. Ooh, this thing's toasty. Yep, back seat too. There's a little tab that tucks underneath the seat rail. This side too. Oh wow, look at this corner fit, guys. Now for the driver's seat, but after this, guys, I think I have to take it downstairs because it is getting hot. It's like 90 degrees outside and I am feeling just like this mat right now. So let's do this. Yep, tab right here and here. Nice. Might even bend this just a little bit this way. There you go. Wow, look at that. Frunk it. We're so close, guys. We're just gonna do this. One more. Well, what can I say? Perfect fit. All right, now we're going downstairs. Oh, I hate that. We're gonna talk about that later. All right, so time flies when you have a new car. So I did install the trunk floor liner that day. So I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons of the Lasfit floor liner from my experience. But first, let me show you the trunk mat. So it has great end-to-end coverage and doesn't cover up the side cubby hole. So I do have access to that. But my favorite is gonna be this little tiny hole that Lasfit thought of, so I can pull my pull tab and open this. And Lasfit has a mat even for the secondary trunk compartment. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this space a lot. So I absolutely love these mats. There's only one thing that I wish was a little bit better. Let me go on the driver's side and show you this. And don't get me wrong, I am nitpicking at this point. So the mat is great, except if I had a wish list, it would be this. So Tesla has this carpeted area coming all the way up to the door sill, and I keep stepping on this. And same thing with the rear seats. I have 2 kids, they're wonderful, but they're pretty young, so they keep stepping on that carpeted section also. And one more thing will be next to the gas pedal or the accelerator, there is carpeted area on that side, and the mat doesn't really cover that area, so I keep rubbing against that. But I do have a solution for that. At the end of the video, I'm gonna mention several honorable mentions in terms of accessories, so you definitely want to watch to the end. But overall, I am very impressed with these mats. I owned a lot of floor mats in the past, but I have to say this is probably the best fitting mats I ever owned. They are perfectly laser cut to every single specs of this vehicle. The only part that bubbled up a little bit is the trunk side on the back. I can probably do a little better job if I shift it around a little bit, but every single passenger side, it is perfect. They are made out of super thick material, especially in the trunk. You can feel the quality of it, and they fit so well. These are tight. Not tight like O.J. Simpson glove tight, but tight enough. Doesn't wiggle around. Even with my kids, they have these little small spikes that keeps them in place. But I think the best part is really the price. The entire set, front all the way to the trunk, is under $200. And Lasfit has offered us a special coupon code for my viewers, so check it out in the description, guys. If you buy from their website, they're saying that it's 45 days money back guarantee and limited lifetime warranty, so sounds good to me. So the next 4 accessories I'm gonna go over real quick because they're already installed or applied. But if you're feeling really hot outside today, and if your cabin overheat protection just can't keep up, this next one is gonna be really important. And that is sunroof shade. So I got this one from Amazon. They're the clip-on kind, so they all come with these like clip-on that actually inserts into the edge of the liners. And I have to say, there's pros and cons on this. So this type of mechanism, it does rattle. So you have to really find a place that doesn't rattle. So if you're picky about like rattling cars, something to note. And these are very tight. I mean, like, it looks good. The rear one, it was so tight, I had a hard time clipping on those little clips. So I have one clip on the front, but the rest of them are just like held by pressure. So this one, it's hard to recommend 100% because yeah, once you put it on, it's not coming down, guys. So I'm gonna put it on pretty much all summer, but it's not something you're gonna like install and uninstall every single day. But to compensate for that, I did get this. So this is a pretty cool umbrella style front windshield sunshade. I didn't really plan on making a video on this, so this is gonna go on the back of the video as part of the honorable mentions. And while we're in here, the next accessory is gonna be in here. So when you get your Tesla for the first time, one of the first things you're gonna do is take this out of your trunk. And you're gonna wanna store this somewhere, and the common place is gonna be in your center console. Problem with that is it's gonna roll around and make a ton of noise. And this vehicle is such a quiet vehicle. You're gonna hear that charging adapter just roll around in there like a can of beans inside an empty grocery cart. And this is probably the best $20 I ever spent, and that is this armrest center console organizer. And I had to really search for this one because I wanted to make sure this fit inside there perfectly so it is not rolling around in there. And on the bonus side, the inside texture of this thing, they call this ABS flocking, but the texture matches the inside of the center console, so it feels like this belongs in this vehicle. I mean, look at the fitment of this, guys. Yeah, that fits like, okay, no more O.J. Simpson joke, rest in peace. Okay, so one more center console organizer I want to show you is this drawer. It slides out like this. This is where I keep my sunglasses or glasses. Most likely sunglasses because I rarely use this because I have Tesla insurance and I try not to drive at night. And I feel like this is a must because it really maximizes the center console storage. I mean, there's huge opening in there. I don't know what else you can store in there, but I like that this is white. You can also put black inserts on this, but you know, this interior is so dark. I just want to lighten up a little bit. And just like the other center console organizer, it does have a little hole where you can fish through a USB-C cable. All right, I'll try to make this real quick because I'm about to get real sweaty, but this product, there's something definitely you need to know, so I'll try to go over those. But the next accessory technically is not an accessory, but yes, this is a ceramic coating. It doesn't have to be this particular brand. I just happen to trust this brand since I use this on my last 3 new cars. This ceramic coating is by CarPro. This is C-Quartz UK version. And unfortunately, I didn't apply this right away as soon as I got my car. I applied it maybe 5 days after, and I definitely had to work extra. I had to clay bar the whole thing much longer. So less contamination you have on your paint, it is less work, so you want to apply this right away. What this product essentially does, it coats a thin layer of what looks like a glass, and it really protects your paint, especially towards your frunk. As you guys saw when I was pressing that frunk down, yeah, there's a lot of fingerprints and micro scratches going on there. But I am glad I applied this before I went to New Jersey. So if you saw my last video, I drove about 500 miles. One of them was at nighttime, and yeah, I got murdered by bugs in the front, or I murdered them. I don't know who murdered who, but I'm just glad because when I came home, all I had to do was just spray some water right on it, and most of the bugs just came right off. So yes, this product gives you that hydrophobic properties where water just slides right off, so you don't have to wash your car as hard. So here are some of the pros about this product. So this particular one lasts 2 years on coating if you apply this reload every 6 months or so. And you can apply this ceramic coating pretty much everywhere on your car. So I did test it on the backside. There's a little little plastic trim down on the bottom where it gets pretty dirty and collects dirt a lot. And it's been several weeks already since I applied it, and the trim looks nice and shiny. It doesn't have any negative detriments. But here are some cons about this product. Something you really need to be aware of is the fact that this thing is not the easiest thing to apply. So you need to have some kind of experience in maybe waxing your car at least, because you have to be able to buff it off really well. So I recommend that you do this during the day where there's plenty of light. If you do this in the dark, like me, at nighttime, you're gonna have some streaking going on because you're not gonna be able to see that kind of streak. And once it dries like that, it is pretty much semi-permanent. But that should also tell you this thing really puts a protection coat on it. Another thing you need to be aware is the fact that this thing is strong. So you definitely want to have gloves on. So I'm just gonna generalize and just stereotype all men out there. Yeah, I didn't read the instructions. So you want to have gloves on and make sure the ventilation is plenty. You don't want to have your garage door closed. I kind of learned the hard way one time. I just left the glove and I touched the glove afterwards. Yeah, this stuff got on my hand and it didn't come off for like a week. So guys, please read the instruction and follow safety guidelines. Last thing you need to be aware of on this product is that it doesn't come with everything you need, in a sense that you'll run out of things. So it comes with an applicator, it comes with this cloth, it comes with several applicator outer layer, but the outer layer part is disposable and you're gonna run out of this really quick. So I end up getting an extra pack of this. Now I recommend this particular one because it doesn't leave any kind of lint, and yeah, I used it all. Look, I only have one left. So that is gonna be an additional cost along with this reload bottle, but you don't have to get the large bottle of the C-Quart. So this is the 30 milliliter, and after applying to the entire car, I still had about quarter bottle left. And when I say the entire car, I did not apply to the side windows and the front windshield because those have constant friction going on. There is a slight risk of more streaking because of that. I did apply to the sunroof and the headlights, and it seems to be working just fine. So I'll leave a link to all these products in the description so you don't have to search for it. But speaking of protection, let's go inside and take a look at the next item. And that is gonna be the screen protector, especially when you have kids, especially this rear one, because their feet is gonna be right here and you know where that's going. So I got this particular one. Now I only got this because it was low cost and had a lot of good reviews on Amazon. No particular reason other than that. It does come with this frame because my fingers are kind of butterfinger-ish, so I wanna make sure I get that lined up perfectly in the front. So the first pro about this particular product is that it comes with everything you need, maybe more than you need. It comes with these two nipples. You can guide the screen into it. I didn't feel like I needed it. It's useless, it's men's, but I thought the whole entire installation was pretty easy because it's just like applying a screen protector on your phone. But really, there's gonna be two choices, right? You got the matte version and the glossy version. Now, I went with the glossy because it's supposed to be more fingerprint resistant, and I can tell you it is very slippery. So even if you have fingerprints on it, it's really easy to clean off. So the con of this product, obviously, there's some glares on it. You can definitely see a little bit more glare than the factory default. So that's gonna be the trade-off. So maybe on my next accessory video, I'll try the matte version and tell you guys how that is. And I want to tell you guys, when you uninstall this, does it actually leave any kind of glue material or residue? So I definitely want to know that too in long term. But so far using it, because Tesla's screen is so bright, I don't have huge problem with the glare. Only thing you gotta watch out when you pull the frame out during installation, just be careful because I did end up just pulling the whole entire screen off, and I had that little bubble in the right corner, and you don't want to scrape off too hard because technically it is a touch screen. So those are the 5 accessories you need right away as soon as you get your Tesla, but there's some honorable mentions. Like these silicone door storage cubbies. Do you really want your kids' Cheez-Its in there? Trunk entrance protection. I can't believe Tesla doesn't already come with this, but yeah, since I'm not using the front as much, I definitely need this. All right, a little additional disclaimer, guys. All these honorable mentions that I'm talking about, except that last piece, they were given to me by a company named Best EV Mod. They just happened to send it to me in the middle of the production, so that's why it's in there like this. But none of these companies are asking me to say good things, but just letting you know as a full transparency practice. And this Velcro anti-kick pad we talked about earlier next to the accelerator, which I already applied, just make sure it's flat against the wall, because if it's stuck next to the accelerator, watch out, because this car moves. And lastly, this umbrella style front windshield shade that I'm trying out for the first time right now. Does it work? Oh, does it? Come on. Yes. Goes in here. Velcro. Yeah. Okay. Oh. That works. All right, let me know in the comments below if you want me to make a long-term video on any of these honorable mentions. Also, let me know which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching until the end and hanging out with me. Till next time, take care.